The following video is proudly presented by MightyOxTrading. All information contained in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not financial or investment advice. Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Monday. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Hope everyone had a great Mother's Day. We are ready to tackle the week. As you can see, I've added a couple things to the stream. Up in the top toward the right hand corner, you can see the P&L of all three of my accounts. I can update that in real time as after each trade. There's a subscriber goal up there. I know I might replace that. I thought that was going to update automatically, and it doesn't. And I don't feel like updating that on a regular basis. And at the bottom, we have a little bit of some information going across the screen. See if that gets annoying or not. So let's look at how the markets are doing, and quick, yeah, sorry, mind freeze, Monday morning. Anyway, markets are coming down, making new daily lows, making new lows that we have not seen in over a year. We're now down to 12,351. You can see it's come down almost over 300, almost 300 points from the top. Well, yeah, from the top. On the NQ, ES doing the same move, down to 430, 430, boom, 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 40.31 now. Could be interesting to see what happens if we break 4,000. Coppa coming down as well, sitting at a low it hasn't seen since December. Everything's making lows that it hasn't seen in a long time. And that has about 220 points, ticks of range. Gold coming down as well. Not sure how. We haven't been here since February. We have oops, wrong chart or wrong time frame. We have about 31 points of range there. I'm gonna get points and ticks all messed up today, aren't I? UltraBond, about 2.5 points of range, again down. Hit a low we haven't seen in in like 4.5 years. Oil making a new daily low as we speak. We have a little under 4 points of range there. And natural gas has dropped like a rock, although still above its opening candle where it came up nicely and then dropped. Lots of movement here. Big candles. About over 600 ticks of range, so it's over a $6,000 range. And so that's where we stand now. You can see from last night, I'm up about $149 on the Elite Trader funding account. Didn't take any trades on the Gauntlet or the TCP. And we'll continue to see what we can get. And Q's trying to send us a long signal. I'm not at a spot I like though. UltraBond pulling down. See, if for those of you who might be tuning in regularly, you see I've changed a couple things around. ES and NQ are now side by side, and I moved copper over this chart. Anyway, I had my thing muted as I was talking. So this center long signal here, it's gone up about 20 points, now pulling back. That's why, I mean, obviously I've been a good 10-point scalp real quick, but it's going up. Now it's kind of pulling back. AS pulled that same move. Would have been good there as well, obviously. Gold sent us this long signal about 10 minutes ago. That would have been really good. 57 up to 59, about 2 points. Pulling back now, bouncing off the SMA. Bounding down. We'll see if this does an up, down, up move, or if it does an up and bounce off and come back down further. Good morning, Michael V. I am using Super Trend. I'm using Bollinger Bands set on 2 and 3 standard deviations, and I'm using the SMA, 20 period SMA. Those are my main indicators. Oh, Perth, Australia. Nice. And I'm charting off a trading view. I'm trading one account off TradingView. I'm trading another account off of Quantel, trading another one off NinjaTrader, but I do all my charting on TradingView. It's this one here by Kivak Ozbilgic. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right. I apologize if I'm not to him. But yeah, you can see this one right here. And I set the multiplier. I actually have two different ones set on the charts. I have the multiplier set at 1.6 and 2.2. You're welcome. UltraBond just plopped down by 6 ticks. And NQ trying to bounce off of the SMA line. Regular community one doesn't give the buy and sell signals. Here's some dead air over the next couple minutes is because I'm eating breakfast quick. By the way, Bitcoin's continuing to fall under 33,000. I don't have any Bitcoin, but it's something I like to follow. Crude trying to send a long signal, but it's under that SMA line. And Q trying to curl up. Gold with a short signal here. If it curls up and gets back above this little high from 6 minutes ago of 12,392, probably grab a long. Michael, I changed that multiplier, either the 1.6 or 2.2. If you look at this chart here, like this early signal here was 1.6. This blue one is 2.2. Here, the 1.6 fires one candle before. I like to have them both. Like this one, I would not have taken. This one I would have. It just depends on where they fire on the chart. I like to have both. You know, here, this one fired above the SMA line. I wouldn't have had confidence there, but then the second one fired below SMA line was trending down, so would have grabbed that there. Basically, the lower the multiplier, the quicker signal will fire, more signals will fire, but you'll have more false signals. The higher the multiplier, the later signals will fire, which means you might get into a position later, get less of a move, but they're more less false signals, put it that way. And Q tried to come up, this wick down, trying to break below that SMA line. Crude oil doing something, making new daily lows here. Let's look at this. Yeah, crude's been coming down a good while now. You're welcome, Michael V. Play with it. Always test it. Don't just, follow me. Play with it a little bit. Let's chart out NQ from overnight. From about, this is an hour before Europe opened, or UK, or whatever. You can see this going for 20 points overnight on a move with a 10-point stop. That one would have worked. Would not have taken this one. Would have taken this one. And boop, 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 boop. That would have worked. Wouldn't have liked that one. This one, nope. Why wouldn't they have taken this one? I mean, obviously you can see it wouldn't have worked, but you can't look at this side of the chart and say, oh, I wouldn't have taken this one. Wouldn't have taken this one because it hit that third band. That's a red flag. So, but I would not have taken that first signal because the wick was bigger than the candle. And I've been worried that this was going to go zhup. But after this one fired, I would have taken it. 20 points. The 10-point stop. There we go. Would not have taken this one, even though it would have given us a nice little 15 points. And this one, I would have. That would be beautiful if I would have held it, but just looking for 20 points. You can see I've been a much bigger move, but 20 points. Good morning, Chris, and how are you? And another 20 points there. Been a very easy night to trade. Not have taken this, even though it would have worked for 20. Would not have taken this. This one I would not have, even though you can see it would have worked. And this one. How was your weekend, Chris? Gold. Clone. This one I would have taken, and that one would have been bad. And here we start getting a chop zone. I'm going to say I would have ended up taking that. Hopefully I would have been smart enough not to, but I can't guarantee that. And I would have short. May have taken this as well. That would have been bad as well. Even though been bad, but with a wider stop it wouldn't have been bad. Not taking that. Not taking that, but I would have taken that. It was alright, thank you. And now we're here. You see we did pull up, down, looks like going up. So if I went in here, I would be up 20 points. This right here would have been a great candle to play off of. Wick way, about tried to get down below the SMA line, rejected. Down wick, way bigger than the 2-3 times bigger than the body. That was a great indicator that we're going to go up. Good morning, Matt. So last night did some trading, up 149.10 on the Elite Trader funding account. You can now see my P&L at the top of the screen for each of the 3 accounts. Gold, ooh, big move there, quickly on gold. Caught me unawares. Into the bands though. Ouch. Ooh, okay. Oops. So, the NQ decided it didn't want to continue going up. I should have played this bounce. That's okay. We'll get more opportunities. We got 7 minutes till the top of the hour. Breakfast is done. Supplements are taken. Ready to rock, roll, and rumble. ES made that same move, as you can see. That was a brilliant up, down, up move there. Or down, up, down, up. I don't think we have any news this morning, but I didn't check, so I need to check that. Let's see. Oh, really? There's a Fed speaker like, right now. Kind of early for them. U.S. wholesale inventories at 10 a.m. Eastern. And tomorrow morning at 8:55 a.m. U.S. Red Book year over year. Isn't Red Book a magazine for women? Chris, no, I did not. First stream back on Sharevision will be tonight. As a matter of fact, while we have some time, I even made a promo about it. MightyOxTrading is proud to announce a return to the Sharevision.com platform. Sunday through Thursday evenings at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time, starting May 9th, we'll be trading the Asia session live. For those of you unaware, Sharevision is a startup company that bills itself as the first dedicated streaming platform for the world of finance and trading. They have channels for some of the big boys like Bloomberg and Bazinga, plus streamers of crypto, forex, and futures trading. Back in February, they contacted me and asked if we were interested in streaming on their platform, and they would pay me for each daily stream I do. In mid-April, there was a little hiccup, and I stopped streaming on their platform. But I'm happy to announce that hiccup is over, and we will go back to 5 evenings a week. So here's the new streaming schedule. This addition does not affect our morning streams on YouTube. We will still be here 5 mornings a week, just now we have evening streams as well. In order to take full advantage of Sharevision's monetization, I do need 100 followers there. So I'm asking for a favor. Even if you have no interest in trading in the evening, if you could sign up there and follow my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. The link is in the video description posted in the chat and in the video description below. And if you feel like tuning in and watching me trade in the evenings, that would be great too. So now you have 10 opportunities a week to trade with me. And who couldn't use some more ox in their life? Now back to live trading. Good morning, Ish. How are you? So, copper coming down. Russell, beautiful move up. Also made that little up, down, up move. Crude, natural gas trying to come back up after big move down. And so it looks like we're trending up for now. ES has actually recovered quite a bit. 20 points in the last. Wow, that was quick. I didn't realize how quickly that moved back up. Last half hour or so. NQ has now moved up 70 points, 20 points on ES, so that's quite the move. Oops. There's the top of the hour. Gold's pulling down to its SMA line, dropped a little bit below it. A little bit of a pullback here on the indices as well. Copper, beautiful move down. Russell. Crude trying to head up. Copper breaking a band on the 15-minute. See how low that's gotten? That's a beautiful short signal right here. Out. Gold. Short signal there on gold. I'm not sure I like it there. This really wasn't that strong of a move up though. Although, I mean, the move up started, I guess, here, pulled back enough to signal another one. I don't know. It's kind of wishy-washy right now for me. Anyone do any trading last evening or overnight? Gold. Gold's now sent two different short signals, but unfortunately we still got an uptrending band. It's trying to downtrend now. I forgot about tick strike. There we go. I'll get in. Hey Matt, what sensitivity do you run your tick strike on? Short signal to the SMA line. Waiting to see if it bounces here or breaks on through to the other side. Okay, cool. I didn't realize it had sensitivity until I accidentally clicked on something there. So pop right back here up on gold. UltraBond 8 ticks up. Bounce on the SMA line there again. Nice move up there. Coming into the bands though, bands are kind of closing together. Gold, long signal, that's why I didn't want to take that short. It looked like it wasn't really sure. Yep, I should have grabbed that gold, it looks like. Boom, it is sending that second long signal. Let's over here, and we are going to jump on this on the gauntlet account if it holds. A lot of clicking. I should have grabbed NQ. Here, a lot of clicking. Taking the long there on gold just as it pulls back. That first candle was 14 ticks. So the fact that I missed that first long signal bugs me. Hopefully it'll continue to head up. Okay. Ooh, that's nice. Thank you off that bounce there. That's a 20, 30 point bounce. I should have another play I could have made. So NQ is going up by about 100 points in the last 45 minutes or so, maybe 35. Good luck, Matt. There's gold. We're at 15 ticks. I should quickly look at resistance. We are at a kind of a pressure point here. From back here, you can see right here, we're on that resistance area. There we go. Broke through, then pulled back, hit the trailing stop. That's a winner. Got in at 1861.9 out of 1863.5. 16 ticks. $160 winner. And give me 1 second and you'll see that P&L change as soon as I find the right notepad. There we go. Let me check, make sure it was 160. It was. Excellent, excellent. There we go. P&L now reflected. I think I'm gonna get rid of that subscriber goal thing. I was just trying to find something to put in that empty spot, but it kind of runs into the whole P&L thing. I guess I could try to move it. Yeah, there we go. So, 1 for 1 this morning so far. Got out right as it reversed here some, so got out at the right time as well. And Q pulling back some. By the way, great job, Matt, if I didn't say that. So big recovery here on NQ. You can see it's been coming down almost all night, pretty much since Europe opened. Came down, a couple pullbacks, but now this is bottomed out here at 12,356 and has gotten all the way up to 12,455. So about 120 points. Now we do see some sharp movement down here, 20 points back down. So definitely big movement, especially for this time of the morning yet. Could make this for an interesting day. Short signal firing above that SMA line. Kappa. Pulling back, big move down there. 14 ticks. Trying to bounce off that SMA again here. Thank you. And on ES. Now NQ and ES side by side. I think that was a better strategy. And I did that, I mean, partially because I kind of like the idea of having them side by side, but also this is the window that I basically, unfortunately, when trading off the trading view on Tradeovate, I can only trade off one grid of, if I try and trade here, then it unconnects me from here. So it's weird the way that works. It considers two different tabs, two different connections. So these are the four I'll be trading off of TradingView and Tradeovate with the Elite Trader funding account. So, and I may switch out the UltraBond and crude oil at some point in time. Bounce here again. Well, good morning and great job, Black Beauty. I take it you've had a good morning. Hello, common man. Things have calmed down a little bit here. FGD. Uh, Good morning. Is uh, I'm assuming that meant to be morning, but if it wasn't, then I apologize. But welcome to the channel. Hey, Kamikaze. Gold trying to pop back up. Another nice bounce off that SMA line, sending that long signal. Trying again. It keeps pulling back and keeps heading up. I don't know. I don't like going to the well the second time sometimes. It gets back above this 1864 level that it got up to before. Hey, Kevin Globe, how are you doing? Hey, Shabbat. Well, Better late than never, especially in the whole waking up department. Hello there, Hunter. Welcome. I don't know how to drive an RV. Hey, G-Cart. Always feel free to just lurk, but don't be afraid to say hi as well. So we did get a short signal there, and then it broke below this SMA line. Looks like it might want to try and head down. I didn't like it there, though, so I did not take it. Yep, I already ate breakfast about half an hour ago. And I was right about not taking that gold. I don't know, not sure what that feeling was there. Just felt like I did this too many times. Hey, Rebecca, how are you doing? That is quite the name. I'm going to call you Leslie. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Hello for the people. Hope you find this stream useful, Leslie, and welcome. If you do, I hope you'll hit that like button and subscribe. Join the herd. We are up. We are positive so far in two accounts, the Gauntlet account, the ETF account. This was a good short signal here. It's come down about 10, 12 points so far. See if it continues down. Recent short there where it kind of faded from here to here. Big move back up though. Good job, Sonny. Arthur Harrison. Good job. NQ does seem to be heading down. So this is an interesting spot for this way this moved. You know, you came up, down, tried to come back up off the bounce here, and then broke through. Trying to pop back up there. Hello, Terry. Oop. And gold just bounced again off that SMA line. Big 2.5 point candle. Wow. 3 point candle now. Definitely have a lot of movement this morning. Hello, Seventh Day Revelation. Excellent job, Matt. Good morning for you so far. Pro Tools, welcome. Good morning. So, I don't know. Trying to. I usually don't take signals off big candles like that. Trying to see if gold proves me wrong here, though. NQs came down to this SMA. I mean, to this Bollinger. It's kind of trying to bounce. Be interesting to see because we're in this uptrend. It pulled back once, twice. This pullback ended up not bouncing, so it'll be interesting to see if this is another just a larger pullback, and we're heading back up. I am hearing clicking on the tick strike. See if it breaks back above that SMA line. SMA line's still uptrending. When it's white, it's uptrending. When it's blue, it's downtrending. New York King, how do I use VWAP? I look at it here and there. I have it on the chart, but kind of disappeared. I keep an eye on it. I just worry about if it gets close to it because I know that there's a good chance it bounces and so I'll sometimes, if I'm in a trade, I'll look to take profit in that area, or if I get a signal right near it, it might cause me not to take that trade. I'm not as heavily of a VWAP user as some people, but I do find it is important. I do have to remember to use, turn it on because you can see it kind of scrunches the chart. So if it's far away from price, so I do gotta always remember to check it out here and there. Eh, okay, so Bollinger Bands, I'm mainly looking at that third standard deviation. The two standard deviation, you can see oftentimes it'll ride it, and I don't consider that the second standard deviation band to be that big of a thing, but the third one, which is this white one, that one it respects more. You can see most of the time that it hits the third band, unless it's in a strong trend, you'll get a reversal at least on the next candle, and this is even more so in the higher time frames. RSI, I do have an RSI on the bottom of the screen. I don't do that whole overbought, oversold thing that most people use RSI for, but I have a Bollinger Band around the RSI. It's its own Bollinger Band, and the reason is, let's find some good examples here real quick. Um, this might actually be a good example right here. We'll watch this. This is on the 15-minute chart on gold. We see this big move up here. You see how this broke this Bollinger Band? I expect a reversal in the next candle because it broke this band. You can see, let's see here. Here's a good example. Broke the band right here on this candle, and we had a reversal. Now, you got to be careful on strong trends. You see it did break the band on this candle. It was still green on the next, but still started pulling back after. But oftentimes here, see this candle here broke this band, broke the band on the RSI. Small reversal. So that's how I use that. I haven't played those reversals much. I'm still kind of studying them, but I'm going to soon. I need to figure out how to get a better alert system on. I don't want like 1,000 alerts popping up all the time in the middle of my screen, so I need to figure out a better thing. We'll come back to this gold chart here in a few minutes and see if we start getting a reversal there. Kevin, I have dabbled with Taikanashi. I like to know where price action is, and I don't like, but I do have actually I have some tests running on NinjaTrader with Heikinashi and seeing how it is. I mean, uh, we can see here. I mean, I can easily switch to Heikinashi on TradingView. That's Heikinashi, and you can see the signals are pretty much the same, honestly, the way I use them. Obviously, they can keep you in a trend more, but and a lot of people do like Heikinashi. It's more of a matter of preference. I sometimes do switch over to Heikinashi to compare. Hello, good morning, Hebrew Truth. Welcome. I mean, it does present a much cleaner chart. I mean, that looks messier than that does. Somewhat. But it does send less signals, I believe. So yeah, you do get cleaner, cleaner, but I get thrown off by not knowing the exact price of the candles. I don't know. I have debated whether, trying to play off Heikinashi and see if it's better live trading. I probably should sim trade it sometime again. Fortunately, I only have so much time. If I could clone myself. Yeah, there's a lot of people that swear by Heikinashi, and actually this whole system that using with the super trend, I did start. I first started learning with Heikinashi because of how I found super trend, which I don't like. I don't like to admit that I got taken by someone who took the super trend and a couple of other free indicators and packaged it up, and I fell for it and was paying a monthly fee for. Oh, Joshua, they do look more clear. It's very hard to chart because, if I'm charting here, I mean, obviously I could tell this would be a winner, but I can't, it's hard to tell. I don't know. I mean, this is where I was charting out earlier. I just don't know if I'm getting, I need to hire a statistician to chart out for me in various ways. If anyone wants to work free, no. I don't know. Maybe next weekend that'll be my project to see, trying to figure out how to compare them. It's interesting because here we are on the Heikinashi. It sends this short signal here, which is below the SMA line. And I would have been interesting to take in that. Let's see, that was a 718 candle. So let's go back and look at what the 718 candle was here. So I mean, it wouldn't have fired until this candle here. So that's kind of interesting. So that would have been late compared to these signals. Although I wasn't comfortable with those signals. If I would have jumped in there. Oh wow, could that move down? Well, now would be a good move. Nice bounce off that SMA line. So it looks like it's trying to get back a bunch of the move that it made going upwards. It's already given back. Wow, 55 points. So we're definitely seeing big, big moves. Hey Ken, just you gotta, obviously psych issues are a big part of trading. You need to just stay calm. Don't risk any money you can't afford to lose. I mean, I've had my days on here that people have heard me rant. Also, never knew what 5150 meant until I just Googled it. I knew I heard the song by the Moonshine Bandits. Pull back here on UltraBond, now trying to head back up. NQ kind of leveling out. Yep. See if UltraBond continues up, might take that. Let's see. Previous high here is 150.17. Gold also trying to break a barrier here. That was a good long signal there. Yep. Not liking that price action on the UltraBond now, so we'll wait on that. Hello, Loper. Yep, we're all just waiting. I mean, I've gotten one good trade this morning so far for that 160 on the gauntlet. 149 is from last night. Long signal on NQ here would have been good. Well, maybe. I mean, slower moving now, but do I want it? Do I want it? Do I want it? Do I want it? That is the question. Let's go for 80. 60. No, 40. No, 60. No, 40. 60. Now it's too much. Into the bands here. I don't like that. Big move up there. So that first long signal was definitely good. I just didn't grab it in time. My bad. Now we're kind of into the band, so I'm hesitant about the second one. We'll see if it continues to go. Previous high this move over here was 12,451. We're back at 436, so 15 points away. Looks like it does want to continue to head up. We are about 50 minutes from the open. I missed a couple good opportunities. This one I missed. But I would never. I wouldn't have been comfortable taking that. And then of course I missed that one. Gold. I decided not to get into that long there, and that was a mistake. It kind of hemmed and hawed and then went. Yep, there. NQ is continuing to head up. So all of a sudden the indices are showing strength. Now we do have, like I said, we do have a Fed speaker speaking. Let's see if he's saying something. I don't see. I don't see anything. So, but it was a very nice move. I could have taken that long. I was hesitant, even though we were in a trend, because it hit that band. But obviously, it's gone up 15. I should have grabbed it. A lot of green on tick strike. So yeah, I could see how this tick strike might be very helpful. If I had listened to it, I would be up now very nicely. If I had listened to this as long signal, I would be up 30 points, actually 40. Not going to catch every trade, but that was just stupidity of me. Wow. Tick strike is absolutely lighting up. We're back up to 470. So amazing recovery here. It's basically recovered half of the move down. Our high of the day was, I believe, well, I should look on this chart because I have that mark there, don't I? About 636-ish. And it's about Just trying to head back up. Put it that way. Open could be very interesting. Very interesting. Gold, something that short signal there. Double short. This is where it's, it can be a little difficult though. You can see here it sent that double short there, and that was just a pullback. Sent a double short there, it's just a pullback. Is this just another fake out? Or are we heading down? That is the question we have to ask ourselves. Pull back here a bit. By bit, I mean 25 points. This is interesting price action this time of morning, and I guess it's because it's a Monday. Trying to go back green. And so far, the short signal on gold is not working out. Copper. Copper's lost all volume. You can't hear it. Sorry, bad joke. Natural gas with a nice move down, continuing to fall. There's NQ trying to continue up after a little bit of a pullback. UltraBond. Again, trying to head up. It's kind of doing this sideways sine wave thing. Bitcoin's trying to make a recovery as well, above 33. NQ's trying to pull down to that SMA line. Gold, you can see, is kind of staying below that SMA line. SMA line's kind of flattened. Gold's interesting here now. You can see it kind of came up, curling down. If it gets back below 1864.2, I'm interested in that. Got a short signal there on NQ, but above that SMA line that's strongly uptrending still. They all got really quiet. Just kind of hanging there. NQ did bounce here on the SMA line. Back up by about 10 points. Waiting to see what gold wants to do here. Yep, gold's trying. Big, about a 1.1 can, yeah, 11 tick candle down. Easier for me to say. Didn't break through though. 1864.2 is what we're looking for the break. SMA line is downtrending. Just slightly. Yep, long signal firing on NQ there. I don't know. It's already trying to get above that. High over here was 12,473 about 10 minutes ago. We're at 61 now. Bands are starting to close over though. Kind of taking a breath here. We're 8 minutes before the top of the hour. Crude desk opens in 9 Eastern. Keep an eye on that. It looks like gold's trying to curl back up. Now we're going back over to the NQ. Pulling back, signal went away. Signal came back. It's at an iffy spot. It went away again. Gold trying to send a long signal now. NQ's still kind of hanging around. I'm watching this here. I'm not like, we've kind of slowed down. So I don't think I want to mess with that long signal there yet. Thank you, Matt. NQ pulled back to the SMA line. So I was right about not taking that long. Gold trying to pull down again. We'll see what the top of the hour brings. Every time I try to use my heart, it tends to leave blood all over my keyboard. Do want to thank everyone for joining me this morning as we approach the 9 o'clock hour. Appreciate if you would hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. If you haven't subscribed, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. Easy for me to say. Totally got no idea what I was just saying. Got distracted. Oh, yeah. If you haven't subscribed, I'd love to have you as a member of the herd. Kind of watching and waiting here. Top of the hour approaching. Tick strikes quiet. All's quiet on the western front. Oh, to the new subscribers. Oh, Common Man, R.W. Brown. I'm sorry, I missed both of you subscribing. Usually it makes a sound. I must have missed the sound. Thank you. NQ trying to send a short signal here. It's in an interesting spot. SMA line has turned blue, which means it's already slightly downtrending. I'll have a blue SMA line. Sorry. There's the top of the hour. Copper yelling about band busting. Gold. So here is that example I used of why I used the RSI and the Bollinger Bands. You can see here, this is the candle that burst this band, and you can see then we did get a pullback. Wasn't a big pullback, but actually it was about 2.5 points. That would have been $250 per contract. Still heading down. So the band burst would have been a good indication of this reversal. Yes, a good part of trading is psychological. Good morning, TC. Welcome. NQ is kind of hanging here. Hanging with Mr. NQ. I don't know. Going short here. We're on TradingView. On the Elite Trader funding account. pulling back on me. Good morning, Walt. How are you been doing? Yep, looks like we might get stopped out. Oh, no. Oh, there's a nice, beautiful move down. Though it is struggling to get down below 40 there. There we go. Still two E2Ts and now have an Elite Trader funding account. I'm trading the Elite Trader funding account off of TradingView. You can see my P&Ls at the top of the screen. Yep, coming all the way back. Ah, go down. Oh, not liking this. Tick strike just lit up green. I should have took profit maybe. Let's see if it comes back down for me. Good morning, CBR. My stop's right above that SMA line. I was about $200 in profit on this trade. Now I'm down over 100. See what happens. Tick strikes quiet. Elite Trader Funding is something Rod Casilli's been. It's a newer program, but they actually have Trade of 8 and thus TradingView, just like Top Step. And yeah, they're a newer company. Rod Casilli's done a series on them, including an interview with their founders. He had there was a good sale that ended yesterday. It's back under or right around my entry price. It's a little above it now. Gets back below, I might take profit here. Getting closer to the bell. Hey, Burl. Good morning. I hope you had a good weekend. How are you doing? Consolidating here. Hopefully it decides it wants to come back down. Honestly, the only reason I decided to go with an account with them is because I wanted to uh, trade off TradingView and see what it was like. Um, I'm really hoping that other firms start getting TradingView, specifically Earn to Trade, because it is so much easier to trade off TradingView without having to go searching for my charts and things like that. And Tradeovate itself is an excellent platform as well. Web-based, you don't need to worry about if you have a Mac or a PC or whatever, uh, so on and so forth. We shall see what happens. This trade, though, is giving me nightmares. Well, with NinjaTrader owning Tradeovate now, we're all hoping that Earn to Trade and other platforms also get Tradeovate and TradingView. There was a thought that Top Step may have had like an exclusivity agreement with Tradeovate, but that appears either not to be the case or no longer the case. There we go, coming back down for me. There we go. Hearing some red on tick strike. Hearing some red. That sounded weird. I think you need to take psychedelics to hear colors. About 18 minutes till the bell. Just can't get that momentum down. Back to my, man. Back up to the SMA line. Let's see if it bounces. Once again, maybe I should have taken profit. Let's see. I might have turned a winner into a loser here. 15-point candle. And darn it. So all of a sudden it got strength and took me out. So now we're down on the Elite Trader funding, down 155. So we revert. That was about a $300 loss, unfortunately. And at one point it was up $200. So that was my own stupidity. Nice move while I was in that trade. So what could I have done differently on that trade? Well, I could have taken profit there, going for a smaller target. Thought we might be heading down further. It's still a downtrending SMA, but unfortunately we're dealing with big candles. Whoa. What's interesting, Kamikaze? So big move up here. So just reversed by like 40 points out of the blue. I'll have a ball. I think I'm gonna start going for shorter targets. I just like having the better than one-to-one risk to reward. Pulling back here. So with 15 minutes to the bell, I'm gonna run my little Sharevision promo again. MightyOxTrading is proud to announce a return to the Sharevision.com platform. Sunday through Thursday evenings at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time, starting May 9th, we'll be trading the Asia session live. For those of you unaware, Sharevision is a startup company that bills itself as the first dedicated streaming platform for the world of finance and trading. They have channels for some of the big boys like Bloomberg and Bazinga, plus streamers of crypto, forex, and futures trading. Back in February, they contacted me and asked if I was interested in streaming on their platform, and they would pay me for each daily stream I do. In mid-April, there was a little hiccup, and I stopped streaming on their platform. But I'm happy to announce that that hiccup is over, and we will go back to 5 evenings a week. So here's the new streaming schedule. This addition does not affect our morning streams on YouTube. We will still be here 5 mornings a week. Just now we have evening streams as well. In order to take full advantage of Sharevision's monetization, I do need 100 followers there. So I'm asking for a favor. Even if you have no interest in trading in the evening, if you could sign up there and follow my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. The link is in the video description posted in the chat and in the video description below. And if you feel like tuning in and watching me trade in the evenings, that would be great too. So now you have 10 opportunities a week to trade with me. And who couldn't use some more ox in their life? Now back to live trading. And we're back. Copper's made a nice move back up. Crude. Sorry about that. Had to sneeze. Quickly muted. Crude's made a nice move up as well. 60 ticks. So one thing I do need to get better at is, you know, when things reverse like that, took me out, I should have quickly just reversed and went long, and I could have grabbed 20 quick points. Now it's trying to send me another short signal. We're like 10 minutes from the bell, like 11 minutes. So we're going to stay out. You never said what was interesting, Kamikaze. Gold's continuing to come up. UltraBond coming. UltraBond's chart just looks ugly. ES and Q trying to send short signals here. Like I said, we're going to stay out until they bell. Interesting grind back down. So that was a weird quick move up and then coming all the way back down. So now if I had been using a very large stop, I would still be in that trade. And Q pop it up there a little bit. So we wait now for the open, about 7 minutes away. So NQ just hates me. You can see here, this is where I got stopped out. It's back below my stop. It came up and is now giving back almost that whole move. Anyone else taking anything this morning yet? Besides Matt? Popping back up. $12-point candle. So we just see what happens at the open. Copper leveling out. We have a pullback on crude. Natural gas dying. Boom. Yeah, actually, look at this. Look at the bigger chart here on natural gas. Check out this move. I mean, it just dropped. And it continues to drop. This 15-minute candle is 160 ticks. That's 160. It's a $1,600 candle. And since the top of this move here, which was 8287, my yellow line's a little off. It's dropped $6,000 a contract. These short signals have been excellent on the 15-minute chart. Look at the, not the daily. Short signal have been great there on the hourly chart, and a half-hour chart would have reversed like heck. So NQ's to get back above that SMA line. Let's try to head up. We are now about 2.5 minutes to the bell, so we'll come over here. 5-minute charts and 1-minute charts on ES and NQ. We'll watch the open. Plenty of room to move in either direction. Are getting a bunch of green here right before the open. strike lighting up big time. Gold sending a signal right here before the bell, short. Oops. 20 seconds till the bell. There we go. Bell, ding ding. Oh, I meant to put a bell on here over the weekend. Totally forgot. So, starting off here, up. We were up by 14, and we're only up by 3. Long. There we go. 29 points up. But no real momentum yet. We're only up 6. Not rocking my world so far. Oh, some tick strikes liking it though. There we go. Now we got some movement. I think the 5-minute chart is lagging behind for some reason. I'm not sure what's going on there. There we go. Now it's finally burst up. There at 34, 46 points. There we go. Now we have movement up. Pulling back a bit now. $41 points. ES is up only 3.5. Pulling back. 12 points back down. Oh, big move back down. Wow, 39 points back. Now red on that first 5-minute candle. Double short signal there firing. Both are now red. 15 points down on NQ for opening 5-minute candle. ES is down 9. Now kind of a doji, about 5 points down. Very indecisive price action here. NQ trying to bounce. ES is still coming down. Good morning, RJ. How are you today? So still ES down 5, and now we're back green on the NQ. Totally confusing right now. Handle about the close, and it does, and after all that, it closes at just 21 points up. And ES right back where it started. Wow. All that action for nothing. Wait, wrong chart. Oop, there we go. Gold's coming down. UltraBond came up. Strong move up here on NQ. In on. It's coming down on me. Crap. So we're in on an NQ trade. Hoping it continues up. Not going to be in a big hole on the Elite Trader funding account. There we go. That's a nice move up. Oh man. I entered in the wrong direction. I entered a short order. Wow. I just totally screwed myself. So that would have hit profit target if I went in the right direction. Oh my god, I hate. I don't believe I did that. Absolutely stupid. Absolutely complete stupidity on my part. Absolute stupidity. So that's going to be another waste of money, that ETF account. That was just, oh my god, I can't believe I did that. That was me just not being used to this platform. I mean, I love TradingView, but I haven't traded off of it much. And I just totally forgot to set it to buy instead of sell. That said, I think I would have got stopped out anyway. Stopped out anyway because it came so far down. So I think either way I would have gotten screwed there. Okay. heading back up. NQ's heading back up. Tick strikes green. So came down, hit that SMA line, head back up. At this point, it's a 44-point candle. Tick strike majorly green here. This is a nice move as well. Gold coming down. Gold's come down 5 since that short signal. I feel like such an idiot for taking that loss. Wait for our next opportunity. Pulling back to the SMA line. Big candle, 51 points down. Wow. So we are seeing major big candles here. Another bounce on the SMA line though. Sounds like a good plan, RJ. Look at that wick. I mean, it came down 50 points and then came almost all the way back up. Really big candles here. It's hard to jump in on this. I mean, I don't know. Maybe MNQ. Try to do something with MNQ, maybe. High of this move was 555. All the way down to 20, so it has room to get back up there. Still indecisive here. So that ended up being a big red candle. Made on 2 MNQ on the Gauntlet account, but it looks like that might have been a huge mistake. We're giving it a very wide stop all the way down to the SMA line. See if it can continue to head up. Totally staying out of this market though with the TCP right now. Yep. This is going to come down and stop me out. Look how bouncy this is right now. Wow. Maybe it's not going to stop me out. We'll see what happens. Don't have confidence in it yet. Sellers are coming in, it looks like. Their sellers are pushing down every attempt for this to go up. Yep, taken out. Now we're negative everywhere today. Doing great. Fuck me. ES sending a short signal. Strong candle down. We're in on ES. And we're out on ES. That was a winner. That was a $215 win. Hey, there we go. I should have stayed in though, because it's obviously going down further. But that's okay. We'll take the winner. I gained back what I lost there on that NQ trade, I believe. Oh man. But look at that continue to go down. I should have stayed in better on that. NQ also sending a short signal here. Don't know if I want to take it. Okay, we're in on Elite Trader funding account. We're in the right direction this time. Hopefully it continues to come down. Now this account's going to be in deep trouble already, which is fine. It was cheap. I shouldn't think of it like that, but wow, really? Come on. Don't do that. There we go. Ah, really? Real close to my profit target there. Wow. Okay, so this Elite Trader funding account's gonna go bye bye real quick. Nothing wants to go right. I really like trading off TradingView too. This came up, stopped me out. It's gonna come back down. See? Oops. Oops. Wrong thing. Oh. The Elite Trader funding was a nice waste of money. Just can't do big enough stops for this. This is ridiculousness. I mean, I should have maybe taken the 100. This is probably going to move down, but too big of, can't run the stops I need to run on these stupid funding accounts. Waiting for the next opportunity. So I got a good win on ES. We've lost a couple of times now on NQ. Continue to fight. As you can see, I'm down big on the ETF account. Now, part of that was my own stupidity because I entered the trade the wrong way. Forgot to change it. You see here on Trading View on the trading panel here, you have to hit buy or sell, and I just forgot. I wanted to go buy, and I still had it on sell and totally forgot. So that was just unforced error. It's gonna take some time to get that back into the good. Maybe some yellow because I'm not gonna renew that account if I don't pass. But I got a month, so no need to rush. They don't have a daily loss limit. They just have a drawdown, just 2,000 on this account. So I'm down. I think I was positive a little bit on this account, so I'm probably about a little over 1,000 drawdown left. Not even sure how to check that, honestly. I have to look that up. Gold, something a long signal here. Long signal again, firing on NQ. But not, I should have grabbed that long signal on ES. Look at that. Quick and dirty pullback. Thank you, Matt. Forgot about that. UltraBond sending a signal. Oop, gold just plopped down. We're right on the SMA line now for NQ. Gold. Mouse is sliding off mouse pad. I missed that entry on gold. That would have been good entry there. It looks like we're coming back down on NQ. Well, let's see. It's about to send me a short signal. Touched it. Wow. So I have my finger on the trigger for 2 MNQ. I don't want to do bigger right now, just because of the weird price action. And we're in short on MNQ. Giving it some room. But right back up. Maybe I should have waited for a break of support at 19. We'll see. Give it a F. Wow. Burst back up. So I can't get any decent price action today. Nothing's wanting to work. still positive by $4 on the Gauntlet account. Price action sucks right now. Good luck. It's now, yep, it came up, stopped me out, and coming back down. It's a big 37-point candle down. I'm entering short on one. One NQ. See, this wants to continue to head down now. I have a 55-point stop. Now, you can see if I would have been able to use a here, if I had been able to put my stop up here, I would have been able to stay in that trade. Oh, wow. Big burst up of green. So if this stops me out, I'm probably going to stay out. At least of anything NQ or ES related for now. It's being fought back down. Nope. Wow. Wow, I got stopped out again. Yeah, this price action is ridiculous. Okay. No problem here, people. 6. Ignore all those numbers you just saw there. I'm running a whole bunch of tests on stuff. So, I don't think I'm going to be entering any more trades on the NQ or ES at this point. I can't find a direction. Even trying to run a 1 NQ, MNQ with like a 50-point stop isn't working. This is ridiculousness on a multiple levels. Gold would have worked though in the last 2 signals. UltraBond coming up nicely. That's a nice smooth move. Russell just as horrible. Copper would have been good there. Now, so now let's look at something now. This is what I mean where I get a little frustrated by on this short signal. Okay, it did reverse right away. But say we had gotten in here. This up here was the stop that made the most sense. Now, unfortunately, that's a 72-point stop. But you can see that that would have got us at least 30 points. That's not been a horrible reward to risk. We'll see if that continues down, though. See if would have given us a 1-to-1. Just out of curiosity. Even at that, you can see that it has been also respecting the SMA. So let's say instead of, I don't like a 70, I'll never do a 70, but let's say we did the SDA ATR line here, 62 points. Let's see what that would have done. Just, this price action today is absolutely unpredictable. I'm sorry, it's copper trying to pull up, and Q still sideways. I thank everyone for joining me today. We'll be streaming for just under another hour. If you like what you see today, I'd love if you hit that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. If you haven't subscribed, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. A reminder, we're returning to Sharevision tonight. Sharevision is an up-and-coming platform, a startup company that's dedicated to just finance and trading. And I stream there every night, Sunday through Thursday. And the link is in the video description for it, and you also see it in here in the chat. Love if you would sign up over there and follow me. They do pay me to stream, but in order to get the most out of it, I need 100 followers. And I have 59 now, so I would love it, even if you have no plans on just tuning in the evenings. I would love it if you would at least just follow me over there. I would really appreciate it. A, I have a 75K Gauntlet Mini, and B, the last two trades I've taken were with micros. See? MNQ chart. Last two trades I've taken. I got stopped out with a 55-point stop loss on two micros. Actually, the last one was only one micro. And we're going to try a micro again. With about a 50-point stop. It got down to about 74 and bouncing. Big bounce here. This is a 22-point green candle. I thought the 60s had hippies. Great job, Abdulaziz. Hopefully I know I pronounced your name wrong the other day too, but the weekend happened, so I've already forgotten the right way, and I apologize. Yep, it's struggling at 12,400. See if we can get down there. Popping back up to the SMA line. Looks like we're not going to get that move down. Yep, I just got stopped out. Should not have entered that short. Was hoping for that 342, but did not get it, which is fine. Yeah, but it was looking for. I mean, I entered at 81. I mean, if it would have got down to 42, I would have got 40 points off of it. I ain't no thing. Gold sending a short signal there. If I can only find the right notepad, there we go. Staying out of NQ and ES the rest of the day. $20-point candle up here on NQ. 5-point candle up on ES. Fortunately, I missed this gold. This would have been a nice win on gold. I never got the chart out. The YM, the Dow. Why is Dow symbol YM anyway? Anyway, it's been just as whack. Well, it's a 15-minute chart. What's it look like on the, well, just as wacky. Yeah, not bad. That short signal would have been good. I actually like that action. Yep. So that was a missed opportunity on gold. Gold's been doing decently. This signal would have been good. That signal would have been good. This one I wouldn't have taken, but it would have been good. This one would have been good. That one of those two would have been good. So gold's what I should have been playing today instead of messing with NQ. And I'm starting to think I'm going to leave NQ behind. Me and it's just not getting along anymore. It has so much potential, but I just can't play it the way it needs played. At least not during the day. Well, here's the thing. So I'm testing automated strategies on NQ, on NinjaTrader. Yeah, swing trader, and I'm gonna chart it out here in a minute. But overnight I had a strategy to make $4,000 from the open until this morning. Now it's given back about given back about 600 since the open. But so this strategy's was working until the opens, giving some back. I'm testing like 18 different strategies using NinjaTrader's. I have sim accounts on each one, so it's interesting. If I look at the trades on it, actually, It's won its last two. When did it last enter? It's doing smarter. It's doing better than I am, actually. Since the open, it's actually won two trades and lost one. Interesting. So let's chart it out. Let's look at NQ since I woke up this morning. Or this is where I would have started streaming. Now, I'm always discombobulated when I first start streaming. So I didn't take that trade, but 30 by 15 would have worked. That would have wicked down, would have scared that would be Jesus out of me, but it would have worked. Would not have taken these, even though this looks like, actually I did take this. So this is where one of the first spots I messed up on. I took this short, and I went for 30. I must have not, I got in late or something. Because I ended up getting stopped out with this gun. If I had gotten in right off that short signal, actually, I waited until it got back through there. So if I'd gotten in right off the signal, I could have got 30 or close to it. So let's look at this long right here. Easily 30 with a 15-point stop. This one was a no-no. Now this one is interesting. I'm going to mark this as a loss because I might have got faked out by it. But in all reality, I should have waited to see if it got above this candle. But I'm going to say that in the heat of the moment, I would have taken that loss. This short signal here. See, maybe I need to go for 20 by 15. Even that would not have hit 20, so that would have stopped me out. Actually, it did stop me out. That's the one that I got hung up on. I got stopped out by that move that went up. And then it just got messy. This is the open area that I would not trade. But let's check that long signal there. I'm curious. Looks like 15. Yeah, 15, even 15. Right now, you have to be running very large stops. See, that one came down. That one would have stopped me out. That one would have stopped me out. Now, this is the one that was interesting. Obviously, it would have stopped me out at 15, but if I use this, you can see it's gone 50 points since this entry. More than that, 55 points. But I would have needed to run a 45-point stop. Now, so with 1 micro, if I jumped into a 1 micro with a 50-point stop, that would have been perfect. And then I'll be up, I would be up 140. So, maybe I just need to start playing with 1 micro. But not every day sees this price action either. It's all good. Now it's heading down nicely. Now it's probably going to be heading down to that 342 level that RJ was talking about. See if it gets through the 360s. He said the 360s are going to be sticky. That is a nice trend on crude oil. Down almost a full point since it sent that short signal. Oh, still can't get below that 70 area there. Pop down to 66 and couldn't get below so far. This is my missed opportunity on gold. So in other news or in other whatever, that thingy in the top right corner that was supposed to continue to count subs in my quest for 1,000 apparently doesn't update itself. So that's going to go away. I just need to find something else to put in that space. Whoever signed up for Sharevision, I see I got 2 new followers there. Thank you very much. Now just need 39 more. Appreciate it. And Q continuing to try and head down through the 60s here. And let's see if 342 is incoming. Nasdaq down to 350. So I actually looked at that earlier today. Sorry about the noise. You can see here, if we turn back time, whoops. Well, try going to the right time frame, Brian. There we go. Okay, so here we are. And you can see by my yellow lines, listen to that chirping. Low here, way back on March 5th, 2021, was 207. So if we get below 207, then we got to go all the way back to here. No, that's 233, 218. We'll have to go all the way back to here, which was November 30th, 2020, to be this low. By the way, great call again, RJ. Great job, Warren. So again, let's go back to our current chart. Look at this. This is why I get a little frustrated. You know, with a 50-point stop, I could have got 100 points out of this, or yeah, 100 points. So this, if I had just jumped in with one micro there, this would be a $200 trade. Or two micros, would be a $400 trade with a $200 risk. So maybe that's what I need to start doing, but I need to figure it out. I mean, obviously I can't jump in with a regular size contract here at all. See, both of these, and I had a feeling we were going short, but both of these would have worked. This one would have worked. Also would have needed that 50-point stop, but from that one we would have got 150 points. So I don't know. I guess maybe I'm gonna try maybe one micro with a 50-point stop around the open and see what happens. I see. I honestly, RJ, I never doubted you. I just didn't know, didn't know how far back I needed to put my stop in order to really catch the move. But see, this is 150 points from. Actually, wait a minute. It would have been here, so I would have needed more than a 50-point stop on that one. See, there I would have needed 75. And now we're continuing to head down. Loud knocking on tick strike. I definitely can see how that tick strike works. I'm not sure it's worth the money right now yet. I mean, I like it, but I thought it'd be something constant. Whereas when it pauses, you don't know if you're what's going to happen when it pauses. So I don't know. I'm not sure it'll help me enough for the money it costs. Still got 3 more days to evaluate it. Well, not that I have not that I'm going to buy it at the end of the free trial at this point because I don't have the money. But so hopefully I can. I would like to. We have about half hour left in the stream. I'd like to find one more good trade to get the Gauntlet account back to positive, if possible. But no guarantees yet. NQ popping back up. Gold popping up. Everything's popping, stopping, hopping like a rabbit. There's gold and dollar chart. Trying to come up here, but I think it's going to bounce. So down on 2 accounts today. I'm not going to take a trade on the TCP today. I've actually been looking at some other things with the TCP. So go over here to these charts here. Look at this, the 5-year note of all things. 5-year note, yes. And see this nice move that it made on the 15-minute chart. This is only 751 a tick. So it moves smoothly. You can see here. Now this was before I woke up, unfortunately. But you know, if I had gotten in here, and I can never figure out the ticks. So 10 tick stop, which is only a $70 risk, $75 risk. You can see this went nicely. 38 ticks. I don't know what 38 times 750 is, but good amount. This will be a nice little win here. Could have got a few ticks here. This is smooth, nice and smooth, and with a stop loss of 10 ticks, like I said, I could run up to 14 ticks and be only $100. So that's what I'm starting to look for on maybe for the TCP. Things like that. Things like currencies that also have low tick values. I was looking at the New Zealand dollar, of all things. Now I haven't looked at the spreads on this. So let's see. Spreads right now are just one or two ticks, so that's good. As you can see here, this will have been that long I wouldn't have taken, I don't think. But this is a little bit of a nice little short signal here. Nice move down. So these are like, this is only $5 a tick. So just think about doing some of that for the TCP. But this is an interesting pattern here on the 15-minute chart on the NQ. And could have also, this would have been, why do I have an SMA and we just broke 300 on NQ. And yeah, I could definitely see tick strike working there because I could tell it was dropping. That was interesting. We're down to 295. But you can see here, well, this is the 15-minute chart on NQ. You can see here, this is the open candle. You can see how it touched that third standard deviation band and it's dropped. And then here is 945. Once it broke this here, this would be a good indication it was just going to come down. Now pull back by 20 some points off of this candle, hit that SMA line and continue down. That would have been great entry for 120 some points. $30-minute chart. Also, see how it respected that SMA line coming down. It reversed here into the open, and then whoosh. Hourly chart. Having trouble loading. There we go. Not sure what that was about. Again, also hit that SMA line. So it hit the SMA line on 3 different time frames and respected it and rejected it. And none of this got me any money. So thoughts on the marquee down at the bottom of the screen. Is it annoying? Is it okay? And Q popping up to the SMA line. It's a 30-point candle. back above 300. Back up to the SMA line. ES doing the same. Crude's kind of leveled off. Let's see what Crude's higher time frames look like here. The Crude made a new daily low easily. No signals on that 1 hour chart. 30-minute chart sent signals while I was sleeping. Would have been good signals. 15-minute chart. Wow, signals abound. That would have an excellent signal there. This one obviously would have also been a good signal, but would have had to deal with that pullback first. You can see the break here. This is a perfect example. Oops, I blew up the chart. Well, let's see what NQ is doing. Yep, trying to come back down. Okay. Perfect example of the RSI Bollinger and what I look for. Check this out. You see this break. Downtrending SMA line here. Break of the band here. Perfect reversal, and this reversed a full $1,000, not including even that candle. Natural gas continues to make new daily lows. NQ trying to pop up here, sending a long signal into these downtrending bands though. Everybody got really quiet. NQ pulled back. Hit that upper band and pulled back. NQ trying to head up here. And pulling back. And up and down and down and up. Back down to the SMA line. ES has broken its SMA line just slightly, or just hang there. There's a move down. And Q and ES both sending a short signal here. Both went away. Both came back. Both went away. Both came back. Both went away. I think we're seeing a pattern here. Low of this move on ES. It's 40.16. Going short Short on ES is just immediately turning against me. Crap. Oh, but maybe me not getting a stop in place too quickly there might have saved me. I want to go to the 5-point stop. We'll go with that there. Yep, it's gonna. Well, let's see what happens. 3.5-point stop. Nope, stopped out. Okay. So, big candle down there. I should have waited. A few minutes left on the stream. We're gonna end down on the day, obviously. Nothing wants to go right today. And see there, and now down it goes. See if it tries again. It is. Fortunately, CL sent me a short signal way back here. Every time I try to enter a trade on something after it's already in progress, I end up regretting it. Wow, I just totally accidentally closed. No, I didn't. Okay. I thought I closed that chart. Let me find MCL. Okay. So we're in on 2 MCLs. We'll see how this does. I hate jumping into a trend that's already in place, and that stop is way too far away. Do a 40 tick stop, should be an $80 risk. See if it continues breaking down. Obviously, if I would have gotten in up here, we'd already be up well in the profit. So I'm worried that I might have got in when I was already overextended. Oops. Yep. See, just as I get into a trend, it reverses. Copper coming down nicely there. Watching here. See if it's going to continue to come down. Seems like I got in the bottom of the trend. Let's see. Indices are sideways. Gold would have been the star of the day. Yes, coming down. CL is stuck here around between 60 and 104.60, 104.70. We'll finish out this trade. Then we'll call it a day. And Q's looks like it's trying to break back down under 300. Bitcoin trying to head down to 232,000. Will crude break down here or will it stop me out? My stop is at 104.82, so it's about 6 points away, 6 ticks away from my stop. Oh, there we go. There's a move down. Nice size candle there. 22 ticks down. See if we can break back through my entry point. Break on through to the other side. Copper also breaking down. Continue down. Can it? Will it? Does it want to? Will it? Can it? Wow. Thank you everyone for joining me. See almost 30 people here, which is I think the most of today's stream. You all got here a little late, but maybe we can see a winning trade here. Copper popping back up. So then Q. So is crude oil, unfortunately. Back up by 20 ticks. Still staying under that SMA line. My stop is just a tad above the SMA line. Looks like it's coming for it. It's 10 ticks away. 8. And stopped out. Hey, Ace. You're missing horrible price action today. Up, down, all over the place. This was ES today. That mess there was the open. I'm down on 2 accounts. And I'm done for the day. So I do want to thank everyone for joining me. Remember, I'm back on Sharevision tonight. I'm going to run that promo as the outro today. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. We'll be back here on YouTube tomorrow and on Sharevision tonight. Enjoy your vacation, Ace. And have a great day, everybody. Thanks. Bye. MightyOxTrading is proud to announce a return to the Sharevision.com platform. Sunday through Thursday evenings at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time, starting May 9th, we'll be trading the Asia session live. For those of you unaware, Sharevision is a startup company that bills itself as the first dedicated streaming platform for the world of finance and trading. They have channels for some of the big boys like Bloomberg and Bazinga, plus streamers of crypto, forex, and futures trading. Back in February, they contacted me and asked if I was interested in streaming on their platform, and they would pay me for each daily stream I do. In mid-April, there was a little hiccup, and I stopped streaming on their platform. But I'm happy to announce that that hiccup is over, and we will go back to 5 evenings a week. So here's the new streaming schedule. This addition does not affect our morning streams on YouTube. We will still be here 5 mornings a week. Just now we have evening streams as well. In order to take full advantage of Sharevision's monetization, I do need 100 followers there. So I'm asking for a favor. Even if you have no interest in trading in the evening, if you could sign up there and follow my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. The link is in the video description posted in the chat and in the video description below. And if you feel like tuning in and watching me trade in the evenings, that would be great too. So now you have 10 opportunities a week to trade with me. And who couldn't use some more ox in their life? Now back to live trading. I hope you enjoyed today's live stream. If you did, I'll love if you hit the thumbs up button. Remember, we do stream every morning on YouTube and Twitch from 7:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. and every evening on Sharevision from 7:45 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. and every Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. Also, I'd love to have you follow me on social media. We're on Twitter at MightyOxTrading, Instagram at MightyOxTrading, and Reddit at r/oxmarkettrading. Have a great day.